Top 11 trick plays from Washington, D.C. and Louisville, Kentucky. Start with the Bananas and Firefighters. Top of the second, game one. Danny Hosley, that is the 1,000th, count 'em, 1,000, 1 and 3 zeros. That's 4 digits. 1,000th trick play on the tour. Danny do it all in the hometown game behind the back catch. Way to get to 1,000 in style.
Now we go to play number 10. Dakota Stokes saw Britton up at the dish, and Stephen Colin robbing him of the oppo knock over at the first base position. Colin with 2 trick plays on the weekend, and this one certainly his finest, the diving play, and then you get the bounce pass over to Marshall Shield for the out.
Good hustle from Stilts, barreling down the line on that one. Now Rack at the dish for number 9. Big Rig on the bump, and out in left, Dalton Cornett, his first career start in left field, his 4th World Tour. That is his very first trick play. A snow cone and a view. Take a bow, my friend, behind the back. Beautiful from Pippa Passes to Puerto Rico. He's always trick playable, but that's the first of his career.
And all the folks in Pippa Passes are actually going to hold a parade for that Bico. Now we go to Louisville, Kentucky, and the visitors and Peyton Chatagnier came to play. That the first trick play of their season. It's only going to be 6 games. This, of course, Banana Ball's developmental team, but you've got to keep an eye out in the future for Peyton Chatagnier. Beautiful between the legs pass for the double play with the visitors.
Back to the district, fly ball, right field, South Trimble, normally the designated runner. How about that little tornado-y on the behind-the-back catch? The magician for the Firefighters, one of the best utility men, especially when it comes to trick plays in our young sport. Couple more looks, but how about this? 3 pitches later, KJ at the dish, Trimble, another opportunity, Trimble, another behind-the-back catch with some spin ability. Once again, the Virginia Beach kid. Grew up a diehard Orioles fan. The Nationals, always his National League team, and in their park, back-to-back trick plays to kick off the bottom of the first in game 2.
Magic's in the air, and Matt Wolf trick plays are everywhere. Over at play number 6, it's Matt Wolf shining defensively at second base for the Firefighters, pulling off one of the finest of his 2025 campaign. Between the legs, 360 spin, and Ryan Cox, you're out there, buddy.
5th best trick play on the weekend. Jackson Olsen coming out of nowhere. Barehanded grab behind the back. Flip right on the money to prime over at first base. Somehow, not the best barehanded Jackson Olsen trick play in this ballgame. That one's coming up in 2 plays, but for now, bask in his glory. The grade 8 was on one in game 2.
Well, now we stay with the Bananas, and it's actually Olsen's double play partner at shortstop, Ryan Cox, helping pull off a double trick play with Eric Jones Jr., and they've got the dual celebration as well. EJ and Coxie singing to each other after pulling this off between the legs for Coxie, and EJ doing it at the first base bag on his own.
Yeah, and how about a Guinness World Record for most people walking in front of our camera when we're trying to get an ISO? Anyhow, back to Jackie. Here is the beautiful barehanded trick play as promised. Guys, get out of our camera. The great 8. That is as good a barehanded catch as we have ever seen in Banana Ball history. Backhanded on the run, shallow right field. I mean, just a mind-boggling play.
Well, when these balls go out to left field, the people, believe it or not, stay out of the camera. They love seeing Robert Anthony Cruz pull off the rack flip, and this might have been his best on the 2025 tour. What's even more special for Rack, we had him mic'd up a night later. He might have even predicted his next rack flip catch.
It was so cool getting to meet some of the fans before the game who were here for last year. That was, I've said it, one of the most special games I've ever had in my entire life.
Rack
flip! And now we get to this rack flip on the broadcast. Oh, you can't make it up.
And they say Banana Ball isn't scripted.
I appreciate you scripting that backflip for me.
Rack was excellent on the mic all night. Couldn't have had a better start to it. How about Logan Lacey? Best trick play of the weekend with some help from Stephen Cullen at first. Lacey fielding the ground ball behind his back. Cullen grabbing the throw behind his back. A dueling sprinkler celebration. That's the top spot on the top 11 trick plays. Like and subscribe for more Banana Ball content. Here is an honorable mention while you figure out what to watch next.
I am really sorry. Thomas a tapper. Ooh. Williams trick play, yeah! How impressive was that?
Jordan Brewer between the legs. To C.J. Williams, trick play, count it. Let's see it again.